we couldn't believe it when we heard it. I was working the Apollo Theater here with Dizzy Gillespie when that happened. And during the break, our piano player, the late Walter Davis Jr., was coming from 8th Avenue down 126th Street, which was at the rear of the theater stage door. And we noticed that he was waving his arms and crying. And before we saw him crying, we started to laugh because we thought he had been in the bar around the corner just a little too long, because sometimes that used to happen. But when we saw him crying, we knew that something was amiss, but he was too far away for us to hear what he was saying. But when he got closer, we heard the chilling words, "Clifford Brown was killed in an automobile accident last night." And we just froze. We couldn't believe it. Because nobody called him Clifford in those days. He was simply Brownie. And we all loved that guy. He never put anybody down. He was just the antithesis. He always raved about what everybody else was doing. And you think, well, if you didn't know this guy, he's a student, rising maybe, until he put that trumpet up. He could become a wild beast or the world's greatest lover. He was complete and different. And sweet, a sweetheart. Yeah.
I'm glad that you are watching HMTV, and if at all you new here, please make it a point to subscribe, and I will be appreciative. So another breaking sad news coming onto my desk. A legendary saxophonist, Benny Golson, is dead at 95 years of age. He died on the 21st of September 2024 in his home in Manhattan. His daughter, Brielle Golson, confirmed the news but did not disclose the cause of death. Golson wrote standards such as "I Remember Clifford," "Along Came Betty," and "Whisper Not" throughout his 7-decade career. A towering figure in jazz, Golson combined technical virtuosity and an ear for emotionality, all shaped by his early friendship with John Coltrane in their hometown of Philadelphia. Throughout his career, Golson became widely respected for his compositional brilliance as well as his skill in performance, a rare combination for a jazz musician. Over his career, Golson worked with some of the most significant figures in jazz, including Lionel Hampton, Dizzy Gillespie, and Art Blakey. In 1959, he co-founded the Jazztet with flugelhorn player Art Farmer. The ensemble became one of the premier groups of the hard bop era, producing innovative music before disbanding in 1962. While many jazz musicians gain fame primarily as performers, Golson's greatest legacy may be his compositions, which were embraced by musicians and listeners alike. Pieces like Killer Joe and Along Came. Betty remains staples in the jazz repertoire, frequently performed by generations of artists. However, Golson's talent was not confined to jazz alone. He branched out into composing for film and television, where he penned scores for hit shows such as MASH, Mission, Impossible, and Mannix. In 2004, Golson gained a new level of pop culture fame when he appeared as himself in Steven Spielberg's film The Terminal. With Golson's death, only saxophonist Sonny Rollins remains from the historic photograph as the last living member who was an adult when it was taken. He is survived by his wife, Bobby Golson, daughter Brielle, and several grandchildren. May his soul rest in eternal peace, and I'm here to thank everyone for supporting me by watching my video.